Welcome back to our One Clutch Man Challenge. You might notice a lot of changes around the park, and that's because I fucked up and recorded an episode without audio. Thankfully, not much happened in that episode. A lot of it was park rebuild stuff. Just sliding around some different buildings here to get this a little bit more efficient. We got the large hotel now. We did research for that to replace one of the small hotels and eventually both of the small hotels. We're putting in the monorail with the intention of building the upper section of the park next. So that's the big thing, and we did not miss that at least. What else has happened? Maybe one of the Dilos died? That might not have been in the last episode. A Dilo died in battle with another Dilo trying to seize the leadership role from him, the Alpha, and he failed, and he died. And we have Gallimimus now. We got a 10 clutch of Gallimimus eggs. So we've got a whole pile of them, many of which are, I think, skittish, probably. We'll look through the skins when it's daylight, but yeah, we got like 4 skittish galleys or something like that. So that's not too bad, but maybe it's bad. What do we got for fossils? We have Tapajara just about done. We worked on that in the last episode. Yeah, this stuff was all moved down here, I think, to make a little bit of space to get this monorail in here. Like, we put the paleomedical facility down here. Let's look through our genomes. So I don't remember exactly where we left off in terms of what dinosaurs were completed or not. I think we were working on Barry still. So Barry's done. So yeah, this is where our genome status is at least. You can look at this and compare it to where we left off. We got the Chanju done. We haven't started breeding it yet, I don't think, right? It's been a hot minute. I had to walk away in disgust with myself for messing up the recording, so I don't remember exactly where we left off anymore. I also had to reopen the game and reload the save after I saw the video was botched. So yeah, we haven't sent the Cheonju yet. Okay. What else? I made some notes. We got the large hotel. We did the remodel. We got the galleys. Our tours were probably bugged in the last episode, I think. I think I found that out in the botched episode. Maybe I already talked about that in the last episode you can see. But the tours were set up to have 10 vehicles like they currently do. But they were actually on 1 and not 10. It was a visual glitch in the interface. So the interface looked like they had supposed to have 10, but they were only actually putting out 1 car. And when I reloaded, it just said that they were putting out 1 car. So those are fixed. This should skyrocket our rating pretty quickly, I think. Yeah, 3.4. I think we loaded in at about 3. Because visibility will be going up. And we barely even started getting more stuff in range here with these cars. Once they're fully around, I think we should hit 3.5 pretty well. And yeah, I've reloaded the save backwards a little bit. So part of the stuff has happened before I made the save. That stuff I can't redo. And then I played after I made the save, which is how I know that like our rating will go up here pretty quickly. And that kind of stuff. So that's, yeah, that's what the situation is. So, since our rating's going to actually bump up higher than I was expecting, there's an argument here that we actually don't bother with the Cheonju, maybe. So let's see here. I got to go through the research and see where we left off with. So we got the power upgrades. Actually, I think we already have power installed. We have our large amenities. Yeah. And did I put the large amenities in? That was part of the remodel. I might have put the large amenities in the missing time period too. I'm thinking we probably don't actually need a lagoon based on how things played out. Are we? Yeah, you're a large amenity. Yeah, so we put large amenity here, large amenity here, large amenity here. These ones had to go back to back in this wider section of the park. They couldn't fit in here anymore, which is why I moved our attractions around, putting one here, and just kind of maneuvering things around to make it work. The other large amenity goes here with the large hotel, able to fit in this square pretty well. So that works pretty good. We also have wide paths now. I don't remember if that was in the previous YouTube episode or if that was in the deleted one, but yeah, that's how we're doing things here. So that works pretty good. So yeah, I think we get the berry in. I think what I talked about too in the stuff that I haven't done yet, I was talking about putting in another herbivore paddock on the upper level instead of the lagoon, because I don't think we'll need it. And it's really expensive to do all the research, so I think we'll skip that. And yeah, I want to move the paras out, because the paras are never going to be happy with the Nasudos. Well, the Nasudos are never going to be happy with the paras in there. And I was thinking we could put an Iguanodon, because I think Iguanodon's population limit's lower. Yeah, bat size is 4, so their social is probably like 2 or 1 or something. So if we have a few Iguanodons with the Nasudos, that'll work really well. The paras can form the basis of a new enclosure on the upper level with Camarasaurus, which can go in there. And then we put the berry enclosure in, and maybe we add Herrerasaurus, because we've got a bunch of completed genomes here that ostensibly are for replacing other dinosaurs, but I think we might as well just go ahead and put them in. So what I think we'll do here is I think we'll get something synthing. How about the baryonyx? We'll put the berries in first. We'll build everything around that, maybe. We got the big lake up there that we can use for the berries. I think that'll work fine. So dice roll, dice roll. Don't care about thirst. Give me lifespan. 3 available modifications. How about we'll push humble. It could work if we get humble Suchomimus. This humble could work too. Then we'll put some resilient in. And then let's grab some cheaper synth, and I guess probably the generalist can go. You can do this. In terms of expeditions, Tapajar is done. I don't know. What was I working on next? I honestly have forgotten what I was going to work on after that, what I started doing. Give me a second here to look through things and think. So. I know what I was doing. I started doing... Oh, no, we've started doing Plesiosaurus. Yeah, we never finished. I finished Plesiosaurus in the alternate timeline. We started working on Sauropelta to replace the Polacanthus. That's one thing we did. And that might be it then? Yeah, I think that's it. Finished off Plesiosaurus, started Sauropelta. Let's skip to Plesi because we might not actually go with the Lagoon anymore. Actually, that one we've already done. Let's grab a new Sauropelta dig site. We'll go ahead and grab you two. You guys can go do that. And then I think we can't run any research while we're doing some synth. So we'll let the synthesis run out. And then I'm going to work on the upper level plan. Yeah, I already flattened this. Okay, that's good. I already got the flattening in. So I just need to start putting in the lagoon. We'll put the berries here. So I'm going to pause while I lay this out. All right, we got a little event that popped when we put in our gallery. I think we'll take the publicity hit and get the extra money here. Plus the sabotage risk. It's relatively low, so I think we'll do that. Anyway, this is what we got. I guess we'll update on this now that we're unpaused. Monorail comes in here. It snakes down and around. If we put a lagoon in, it'll end up going down there, and this monorail section will head there. For now, this is all we're doing. Let's see. This is a big enough spot for large amenities, so the idea will be to put large amenities in there. And we can go ahead and get an enclosure set up here for Baryonyx and Suchomimus, which will be based around the lake. So I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of do this. We'll get it lined up basically right for the lake. OBS just disconnected. Did my internet seriously just crash again? Seriously? Is my internet dead again? Internet? Oh, whatever. I'll deal with this later. I should pause the recording if I'm gonna fight internet battles. Alright, I think we just swing... how do I want to link that up? You know what? Let's go from the other side first. Maybe. Also, we might... This is probably a good spot for the Herreras, which is what I was thinking. We put the berries around the lake, but I don't think they'll need all of this space. We've seen that they're pretty good before for space. So I think we'll target that as Herrera territory. And then we could put in a Kamara Paras over here. That's the idea. That's the plan I had started working on. So I think... Why don't we just go straight down from here? We'll just do this. And then if we have you come over here, maybe we go straight like that, and then we link up like this. I think that's fine. We'll let that run. And I'm going to figure out if my internet is on fire. I don't know, man. Today is just technical difficulty day. It's whatever. We got 4 berry eggs. We got 1 aggressive. Now that's a problem. Because if we want to put these berries with some Suchomimus, he's going to be an issue. What we can do is we can grab them all initially, and we can replace this one if we have to. I think that's fine. Cheaper incubation, 2 mil 9. This probably is enough. 2 mil 5. We'll do it. We have enough money to play here. We'll probably be fine. Yeah, money's coming in. We're almost at 900 for guests. Also, another interesting quirk here is when we get this monorail finished, we're going to see a jump in transport rating. Right now it's 96%, and it's bad down here.
With that last objective like a true
and then the second this comes in,
you should be proud.
Common cold, can't do nothing with that. Yeah, this monorail completes, we'll get a jump to 100% transport rating, even though it doesn't actually connect anything. Just the presence of a monorail provides bonus transport. And that should be enough to bump us up, I think. Oh, we should double check the shops here too. These ones are good. Overcrowded, but good. And these ones are fine too. More or less. You're pulling negative bucks right now? Why are they pulling negative? That never was an issue before. What changed? I never saw them pull a negative. Oh, because we took the hit on... We just took the public relations hit. Yeah, because I took the bailout, or the bad money. So we're pulling in less guests because of that. We're getting penalized. So that's probably why they're negative. Not anything to be worried about them. Okay. Fossils are in. Let's look at fossils. Ooh, platinum. Very good timing on the platinum. Let's finish the Tapajara. And then grab some Sauropelta. There we go. There's half of the Sauropelta genome, basically. Cheap expeditions will hold you back. We'll do the synthesis person, and then she can get rested. 891. Do we want to go do... I think we can go do an expedition, because double cheaper makes it actually really cheap. Yeah, 232. That's fine. So we'll run that. All right, cool. And we won't know the stats on this properly until we have the berries in. But we can go ahead and get the fish feeder put in up here. We want it on the near side, and we can go ahead and put in a gate. I think we'll put the gate just kind of in the middle here. And we can go ahead and get a ranger thing in as well. Why don't we skew the ranger this way a little bit? Actually, if we're putting in Herrera in here, let's put it in the corner like this, and we can maybe clip the other corner with a different ranger team. You're assigned to the aviary. Let's grab the other team. Might want to get a ranger team on this upper level. That ranger team's got a little bit of a haul to reach us. We'll have to play it by ear. We'll have to figure it out. You're still with the common cold. You'll be fine. Well, the Oranos are vulnerable to common cold, which is a thing too. Oh, let's look at our Gallimimuses. So this one... Oh, I clicked on the best one right away. He's not in a great spot to look at him, because I can't get a ground view. Do you want to get out of the weeds? Thank you. This one is really cool. He's like a Halloween Gallimimus. I love him. That is Salardo Hosco and Calcarana Galley. This is so cool. The pattern's very reminiscent of the Gallimimus concept art from the original film, where it has like blue stripes on the back. This is really cool. I'm really happy. This is a nice improvement on a Gallimimus from the last game. The rest of these honestly aren't too impressive. We got Champlain Pelophylax, which is whatever. We've got Limpopo River Pulkarana, which is a little bit better. The striping, I like the striping, so when the striping's more visible, I find it to be more interesting. Like the Lethal Baits looks like an albino, kind of, with very subtle striping. Salardo Hasco Rana, very brown. Again, striping's really subtle, doesn't really do it for me. Another really pale one, although the orange and the yellow here in the back is kind of decent. Mangrove Forest Lethal Baits is not bad. I like the mangrove base color. It'd be more interesting if it had a different stripe color on it, I think. Then we got Gambia Basin Pelophylax. I like the base color on Gambia. Pelophylax here is not doing too much. It's too samey. And then Champagne Lethal Baits. And then Mangrove Rana. And then we're back to our favorite son, the Salardo Hasco Calcarana Galley. Very cool stuff. Love it. All right. And yeah, the Aranos are vulnerable to common cold. I saw this before. Oh, nope. This is actually an outbreak. So what happened before is I had common cold on a single Aranosaurus, which I took as its vulnerability kicking in. Maybe that's not actually how that worked. Who knows? Okay, let's get you released via airlift. Let's get some more fossils going. Rest you. So no synth right now. That's fine. We hold the incubation person back, of course. So the generalist here can process fossils. That's fine too. Sauropelta. We'll get the Deinonychus Amber going. That's 75% on Sauro. Looks like we just get everything, huh? 40,000 on the Cruro fossils. I believe those are some sort of long-snouted gator, actually. Looks kind of like an ichthyosaur, but I don't think it actually is. Alright, so that happens there. We'll see what we get from this other dig as far as the rest of the Sauropelta genome goes. We'll get the baryonyx sorted, and we'll build up to the upper level of the park from there. I think the berries need rock, if I remember.
Asset has been collected.
3.8 stars. Did our contract finish? I didn't notice if it did. Okay, it did. Let's get a new contract.
I've sent the details on another objective I'd like
Profits,
you to take on.
science, or number of
I believe you can
dinosaurs.
get it done
Number
to
of
my satisfaction.
dinosaurs is good. Actually, is it good here though? 58
No space
dinosaurs.
we
That
develop,
actually wasn't that
and the
great.
dinosaurs we need to keep things interesting.
That's the contract we had before we did the galleys, which is really good because we got a bunch of galleys. This would have been good if we didn't have the baryonyxes come out already. Kind of botched that. Well, it's fine. We'll get some other dinos. It'll be fine.
If only we had more time. Ironically, that's really what we've given to the
We get a chance to redo
isn't
Fate.
it? More time.
Okay, so it was like 10 more dinosaurs maybe. Herrera batch size is like 4 or something. Kamara is going to be like 2. That's going to be like 6 dinos. We put in another small herbivore or something. We could try and run down like Dryosaurus maybe, or a Dracorex. I don't know. I don't think we need scientist training. We can just do profitability, I guess. Yeah, profitability will kick in really well when the baryonyx are on the ground, so it should be pretty free. Speaking of the baryonyx being on the ground, berry number 1 coming in. You are very yellow. Mangrove Forest Lithobates. Very interesting. Very interesting look. Cool. Very cool. But I'm not here to look at you. I'm here to edit your environment. Rocks. You need rocks. Control space. Control space. Control some space. Control space. And a control space. Control space. Big rock. More big rock. You need a lot of rock. A lot of rock.
Okay, this is amazing. A baryonyx. These animals have very large claws on their first digit. This dinosaur also likes water, so take a moment to consider its needs when planning.
Oh my
out
god,
a suitable
OBS,
habitat
stop.
for it. The baryonyx was originally thought to be a scavenger, but now, with live animals to
OBS
study,
is
we can find out for
having
sure.
a bad day connected
Asset has been delivered.
to the internet. Alright, you need more forest, apparently. Quite a bit more forest. Alright, and you need a bit more rock. Well, let's go ahead and toss maybe one there. Maybe one over here. Maybe one over here. I guess we need another one. Man, you need a lot of rock, don't you? All right. One more coming in. We'll have to see if the enclosure is going to work with the last one. Missing fish. You need another fish feeder. That's a little obnoxious because of the rock, you see. Oh, it fits right there. Don't touch anything, just put it in. All right, great. Forest. No, now you don't have enough water. Oh my gosh. We might have to expand the pen a bit. Not part of my original plan. Unless we can squeeze some more forest in up here. They don't really need open space. Yeah, you know what? It'll work. It might not work with the sucos, but it'll work with the berries at least. Oh, OBS is coming back again. Let's see. We'll see how this turns out. If it's gonna beep at me again, I'm gonna get angry and close it. For sure. All right, there you go. You guys should all be happy now. All right, so Baryonyx 1. Already saw you. Somebody's dying. Well, let's look at that in a second. Baryonyx 2. Limpopo lithobates. Very dark. Interesting look. I like the yellow one better. Amazon rainforest lethal baits. We got a blue underbelly. That's pretty solid. I like the yellow like border on the back striping. Mangrove lethal baits, huh? Can you get in the sunlight, my friend? I should check who's dying, but well, we're not going to do that. Oh, you're number 1 already. We already got back to number 1, of course. We've already. Oh man, wait, we got mangrove blank on 2. Did I go the wrong direction? Maybe. Okay, well that's mangrove blank, which doesn't have the striping. Instead you get like these little highlight scales. And then the highlight scales, I guess the highlights are still there on the other mangrove. You just get the back patterning a little bit different. Do you? That's a really subtle difference actually with the patterning. I guess the difference is actually this border stripe more than the back color. Because it still has like the darker back than the bottom, than the underbelly. Well, maybe not. When you look at it in sunlight, maybe not quite so much. Well, anyway, who's dying? Who's dying here? That is a Tyrannosaurus dying from pneumonia. Yeah, that's a thing they do. Heal them up. Heal them up. Go do that. Okay, you need fuel. Don't click on the capture team, thank you. Resupply with fuel. You're filled up. Okay, next. Next. We need shops. We also need Herrerasaurus. So let's get these guys in. Dice roll. Dice roll. Thank you, thank you. Give me some long lifespan. Maybe we go for humble, just in case it's hard to get them to fit in the corner of the park we want to put them in. Cheaper synthesis. You go do that for $100,000. Nice, easy, and cheap. You get rested. No expeditions being run right now then, and we'll just do some fossils. 390,000 for eggs. Amazing. Actually amazing. Sorapelta, 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 Sorapelta. And then we're not done. We'll grab the coral fossils for 40k. But we got to do another expedition at some point. We'll wait for the other expedition person to get back, though. So you do this. Great. So that all is good to go. Let's get our amenities in. We'll do large under the thought that this section of the park will eventually accommodate that many amenities. We'll also need to get in our restrooms and shelters here. So let's do this. Oops, amenity, large amenity. Let's just start with food. You're going to want just white and green, which is only skeleton display. And then we need more green, so I guess you just put in an aquarium. And then maybe we put in... I guess we'll just look for whatever... I'm not pulling any money here either. Yeah, sure, just waffles, whatever. I mean, we do need... Part of it might be because we don't have toilets and stuff. Which also might botch some of this decision-making. So why don't you get down here? Let's put the restroom over there. That way, if we clip that shorter for any reason to get Herosaurus space, we're not causing a problem. Because the restroom's smaller and the restroom will be tighter to the thing. Yeah, so there's that. Large amenity, drinks, right here. We'll do, basically it's going to be the same, like aquarium with a skeleton display, and then like white and orange on here, I guess. Sure. And then shopping. Right here. Aquarium, skeleton display, and a white and orange. Place that fine. Okay, yeah. We'll connect that path like that. This goes like this. So if the viewing gallery goes basically here somewhere, we can put it tight to the path. Maybe like that. I kind of hate how that's so close to the edge, but isn't quite there. It'll be fine. So we put in the Herrera pen back off of that. Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll put a straight line down here, and this can be expanded over if we want to. Oh shit, we're out of power. Probably need to upgrade on a generator. Yeah, I think so. Yep. Okay. There's that. Great. You guys are still dying, but stuff should be coming. Maybe it already is done. No, it's still on the way, but everybody else is dying. Okay. Common cold running amok. That is entirely different than how it happened in the alternate timeline where it happened to a single Tyrannosaurus, so that's fun. Alright, Herosaurus batch is ready. Let's get them on the way. Skittish is fine here. No money. We'll have to wait. Oh, the fossils are still processing. Yes. Okay, so the fossils will give us money. Why don't we... I'm going to pause here while I work on this Herosaurus enclosure. Okay, we hit 4 stars. Probably the baryonyx is being in view.
I want you to get the right idea.
Yeah, these shops kicked in. We got the shelter, the toilet. Alright, these are good. Yeah, okay, so solid 4 stars. So we're in the endgame push at that point. That's what I figured we'd be at. How much are the baryonyx, by the way? These guys are 326. Yeah, so that's 1,000 appeal and then some. Like 1,200. That's pretty good.
Wrong idea. Forget it. Nice work.
And who's dying down here? Many dying. Let's go ahead and top these ones off. Make sure they're happy. Fossils are still not done yet. This is the Herrera enclosure as I'm building it. We'll see how this works for space on the Herrera and then adjust if need be. We've got some space here we can add to it, or over here if we have to. Why don't we go ahead and, for aesthetic's sake, clear away some trees right by the entryway of, or the viewing area. Storm warning, fantastic. It's not, it sucks, but at least we don't have the Herreras out yet. We'll do something like that for the water. All right. Let's get the things closed. Or open, rather. Open all shelters. The medical team is returning. Let's make sure the medical team remains queued up here, because these guys could die. And if we get the medical team in here before they get snowed down in one spot, that'd be great. Might be too much to ask. Well, we're doing okay so far. We'll just keep them zigzagging through here where they can. Heal whatever we can heal. Injury, what do we got? Hypothermia already kicking in. We'll just go ahead and immediately sedate and move over. Our fossils came in. Let's get the Herreras incubating while we're doing this. Cheaper incubation does it there by themselves. Okay, great. So there's that. What do we have left for fossils? Deinonychus, a bunch of Deinonychus. I'm not gonna process this yet. Another one there. Another one here. Wait, do these ones down here. 1, 2, 3, and then go do this one, because I think this one's probably dying. Judging by the fact that it's laying down, it's probably hypothermic. We can get you moved in immediately. That's a 6 treatment. How about the... we'll use the expedition person and maybe this generalist, and then they can rest. Alright, I think we get through this storm and call it an episode. Well, we'll get the Herreras out. For sure. Who's dying? That one. Why don't you get that one before heading that way? Yes, you get that one who's dying, then you get that one down there, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one. You can do it, dude! Oh, he's running so far away, but that's the direction you need to go anyway. Choose a contract. Nope, nope. New park tour. Job done. Build any functioning park tour. Gyro station. Gyro station goes in right over here. Yep, and then we can put some path in. It just goes like this, and like that, and then we just link this up, and that's easy money.
Which gives us an edge. The rest, that's for you to figure out.
Ah, the Dilos destroyed this frickin' car. That was rude of you, you shits. My new vehicle. Well, that's the threat of the snowstorms, unfortunately.
You're proving yourself to be a valuable asset.
Well, there's the tour. 50 seconds on that. Let's just go ahead and demolish that. Who else is injured? Okay, none of you are imminently dying. Except for the one in the back. So get this one first. And then these two. And then you can head this way. We got an injury in here? Frostbite. Okay. Frostbite can wait. Let's go ahead and close all the shelters. Let's go ahead and release via airlift the Herreras. 5 Herrerasaurs. We get them set up in here hopefully just fine. I'd like to take a look at them today too, so I might pause for a little bit or something to let daylight come or something. We'll see. More low health. Yes.
In the air.
Alright, you're ready. You can get back into the fight. Alright. Heal and scan. Yeah, we gotta get these ones that are dying. And then we gotta run over here and we gotta take care of this frostbitten. Oh shit, where is it? Did it recover? I don't believe it would recover. Let's grab the ranger team and make sure they check everything. I believe it's more likely that we lost a status check than anything. This is crazy. Why are we not... Did it get over frostbite by itself? Is that even a thing? It must be. Okay. Yeah, these guys are all at 100 health. These guys are all at 100 health. Okay, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
Delivery has been completed.
Medical team.
Now what we have here is a Herrerasaurus.
What are you doing?
It's a carnivore and a spectacular addition to our dinosaurs. It just requires a little TLC.
Cancel that one. Get the other one. Come on. There you go. Dinosaurs are fighting. The berries are fighting for dominance, I guess. Or they're already done with it. Fine. We gotta check the Herreras. Number 1 is lonely. We need prey. Oops, yeah, I didn't put in feeder. Goat feeder. Let's put in a carnivore feeder just to alleviate any issues with hunting that might happen. To make sure they always have food. Open space and forest need. Should probably be fine. We'll have to see. So, Herrera number 1. You are Death Valley Lethobates. Not bad. I do love Herrerasaurus. It's actually just plain one of my favorite dinosaurs in general, not just in like the game. Really cool skull. They really got an interesting like hinge joint in their lower jaw, which is really cool. That the jaw can kind of like fold a little bit around whatever they're biting. Really cool. They got 5 toes. They're like an interesting little in-between dinosaur on the family tree, which is cool. I wish the wrists weren't pronated on the Herrera. That kind of sucks. I wish it was more accurate in the wrist department. But yeah, super cool. You're interesting looking. Yukon River Pulkarana. I don't think I like it, though. It looks kind of like he rolled in paint or something. I like the first one better, I think. Number 3... Still thinks he's missing forest. That's an interesting base color. No pattern, though. Sonoran Desert, blank. And he's heading into the trees. Well, he doesn't have a pattern, so he's not terribly exciting. Number 4 is coming in. Looks like we're at 100% comfort. That's fantastic. Number 4, Amazon Rainforest, blank. Very yellow. It's a cool colorization for this kind of grass, for the grass color we have here. Oh, that one's... Ooh, look at you. You're very spicy. Svalbard Rana. Interesting. It's really weird with like the red and the black, like the deep black green. I don't know what to make of this one. I can't decide if I like it or not. It's very busy. Are you guys social fighting, or is that your... That might be your social, maybe. Okay, now that all 5 of you are on the ground, are you happy? Yes. Okay, so they're completely happy. I think what we'll do is I think we'll go ahead and we'll link these enclosures together. Give the baryonyx a little bit more leeway. I'm pretty sure that just botched. That was not straight. A little bit more leeway on the berries. Oh, and now you're going to do this shit to me? You dirty, dirty fucker. Oh my god, the game is evil. Now I have to, like, jump through hoops to fix my enclosure fence. That's rude. That's very rude. How dare you? We'll do that. Alright. Let's see. We've got... Oh, look at all the berries in one group like this. Holy crap. Well, I think we'll end this episode here, unless I have something else to do. I don't think I... Well, we have nobody doing anything. Let's not end the episode immediately. I was going to say we'll end the episode here. I'll just fix the fence. But actually, let's make sure we got our dinos... Okay, do that one first. Then do this one. And then do this one, because they're all fucking dying. Alright. Save my dinosaurs from their stupid-ass pneumonia. Alright. Okay, so we do that. We have 1,237,000. We can synthesize Kamaras. For next time. So we can get these guys going, maybe. Let's see how much they cost. Give me long lifespan, and maybe we'll take humble, just in case we have issues fitting them in the north section of the park. 290,000 is definitely something we can do. Cheaper synthesis with maybe the research person here. Yeah, let's do that. And then let's put these guys on rest, and then we can go do an expedition. Oh, do we have a contract currently? No. Contract's complete. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're still finishing up Sorapelta. So let's do maybe this dig site, I guess. Get that going. $600,000. Let's do a quick pass through the shops again. So these are all fine. There's slight overcrowding there. These shops are producing. That one's actually full. I assume, yeah, it's offset with this food. That's fine. Okay, so that's all fine. Alright. Yeah, well, looks good. 4 stars. 97% on appeal. Really? If we're at 97% on appeal, you'd think we'd be just about at 5 stars and not only just barely 4. Amenities are at max. Interesting. I mean, we got some welfare damage here, which is affecting guest approval, but not by an amount that actually damages that. Maybe we still have bad... No, we have publicity rating 100%. I mean, we just need to work on, I guess, the finances a little bit. That's fine. Right, shelter, restroom are good. I assume accommodation's good, yeah. Alright, I guess we get the disease done. That probably bumps us up a little bit, maybe 4.1 or something. Certainly putting another enclosure in will get us in a good spot. So yeah, I'm going to connect these 2 enclosures up, but that doesn't need to be in the episode. So we'll end this one here. Until next time.